It's time for the NBA. A lot of focus on the guard matchup tonight, Greg. Both these teams rely on their backcourts to lead the way for them.
And if anything, it should make for an entertaining basketball game. And it becomes a little bit of a chess match when it's a backcourt duel. Those are always fun.
Let's check out Indiana's starting lineup. They've got Smith. Halliburton is out there with Buddy Hield. And there's Miles Turner. And it's Mathurin in at the 3 spot. Shot clock at 5. The shot by Turner, no good. Here's Vucevic. He'll bring it up for Chicago. Levine kicks the ball. Mar DeRozan on the wing. Fires for 3. Second shot opportunity. And it's Drummond missing.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
You know, we always talk about this. Just changing the shot can be just as effective as blocking it, even though it's less spectacular.
And back in college, Halliburton was impressive, but he doesn't seem content to rest on past achievements. He's always trying to take his game to new heights.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
Now, here's Halliburton. Up top, Hield. Guarded by Levine. Hield, he hit.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
And defensively, Chicago's so solid. Steve, they don't gamble a lot. They just get the job done.
Kevin, they do. Well, how they get it done, they rely on their intelligence. Good communication at that end. Could they be more disruptive? Maybe, but they play to their identity. The touch from deep is impressive. Vooch has put in work on making his 3 dangerous.
Halliburton passes to Smith. Out to Turner. Halliburton outside. Indiana again missing. Now Chicago's gone 1 or 2 from long range in the first quarter. Ball with a wide open look. No good on the 3. Indiana's gone 0-3 from three-point land. Nothing yet going outside. Shot by Hield. Nobody around. That falls. Nice feed that time from Halliburton.
What a gifted shooter. Hield is especially dangerous from the corner.
Drummond with a screen on Hield. Here's Levine. Oh.
Yes. The creativity, extreme athleticism. You see why Zach's won the dunk contest multiple times.
Halliburton kicks to Hield. The pass to Mathurin. Hield against Levine. Pass to Mathurin. Pulls up. High post. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
And he's not going to miss many of those, especially that wide open.
And early on, if you're him, you just want to see the ball go through the net and get into some kind of rhythm.
Now, here's ball. And Drummond kicks to ball. Here's Vucevic. To rebound by Turner.
You expect him to make that, especially from that distance.
Hield, the pass to Mathurin. And here's Smith. 1:32 left in the first quarter of the game. Off target with the jump hook. Here's Vucevic. He'll bring it up for Chicago. Levine, and the jam by Levine.
The question for Zach Levine coming in, will he get strong enough? There's your answer.
Indiana trailing here. Hield outside. Ball against Halliburton. No one near Smith as he lets it go. A three-pointer, no good. The Bulls have gotten 3 of 8 shots to fall for them here in the first quarter. Kick out to Levine. Vucevic setting the pick for Levine. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Kevin, what's so impressive to me about Levine? It's the all-around play. He affects the game across the board.
And so Levine nails both of them.
We've seen him put a lot of pressure on the defense and then cash in at the line.
They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Smith outside. Chicago grabs the miss. Drummond's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Levine kicks the ball. Back to Levine. Jacks up a 3. And again, no good by Chicago. Halliburton against Vucevic. And Halliburton slams it in.
What a slam by Halliburton. Using that agility to make a statement.
Here's Levine. And it's sent back by Turner. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Bulls will retain possession. And now let's take a look again at that incredible rejection.
And an early swat like that can really set the tone. Now the shooters will be feeling his presence.
For 3, Levine. And still a close game as the first quarter comes to a close. Rolls out.
Please give a big round of applause for your Bulls youth team.
And getting going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. And from what we've seen so far from the Bulls, what's your take?
Aggressive at running guys to the backboard. You could tell it was part of their game plan coming in.
And they have the guys to do it. Play to your strengths, and they can make up for some of your weaknesses.
On the court for the Pacers as our second quarter gets underway. We've got Miles Turner. Hield is out there with Halliburton. And it's Smith. And it's Mathurin in at the small forward position.
And the Pacers finished 25-57 last season, their worst record since the mid-'80s. Indiana deciding to go young, and with that comes growing pains.
Hield with the bucket.
A catch-and-shoot specialist. Hield has a quality jump shot and really makes quick decisions.
DeRozan passes to Vucevic. The kick out to Ball. For 3, Levine. Pacers with the rebound. And last season, a tough one, Indiana, with their lowest winning percentage, Greg, in over 30 years.
Yeah, but I loved how they approached the end of the season. Bringing in Tyrese Halliburton, playing a lot of the younger players, planning for the future.
Now DeRozan following the three-point attempt by Tyrese Halliburton. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
An all-star in this league. Zach LaVine gets to go to the line.
Chicago shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game. Steve, it's been tremendous to see Zach LaVine reach his all-star potential in recent years.
Kevin, you can tell he's loving it too, right? But yeah, this was a long time coming. He's at the top of his game, earning his spot among the best players in this league, Kevin.
Now here's Hield. He's got 6. Over to the left wing. Just 4 to shoot. Here's Turner. It's Drummond with the rebound. Chicago leading. Outside, Ball. Back to DeRozan. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
DeRozan has such good body control that it's very difficult to disrupt his shot with contact.
Out left to the wing. Here's Mathurin. Good. Nice job down low. Mathurin's got his second bucket of the night.
You just love how reliable he is. Night in and night out, his offense is there.
Drummond. Count it. Good. Drummond's got the lead up to 4 now for Chicago.
Up in his playmaking skills. When Levine notices an open teammate, he whips the pass over.
Pass to Mathurin. A fader. Hits the front of the rim and out. The Bulls leading by 4. Ball, the pass to Levine. Back to Ball. And then Ball He slams it in.
There's a lot of creativity in Lonzo Ball's game. He knows how to finish in style.
Halliburton passes to Turner. Halliburton up top.
2 minutes.
Healed against DeRozan. Mathurin passes to Hield. Nice D from DeRozan. Drummond with it. Outguarded by Hield. How about this run, Craig, they're on right now? Wow.
I mean, they're just getting to their spots and executing, really keeping things simple.
Now here's Hield after the miss from Vucevic, and the call will be against Lonzo Ball. That is his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
On defense, the Bulls, they lead by 6, their biggest margin.
A volume three-point sniper. Hield realizes his role is to help space the floor with his shooting.
Here's Vucevic, and that one's good. His second basket of 4, shooting 50%.
And those are the kind of nice inside looks they've gotten here in the first half.
And Smith with the stop.
Very few young players see the floor as well as Halliburton. It really shows just how impressive his ceiling is as a playmaker.
Here's Mathurin. That misses, had a chance to tie it there. 2-for-1 chance here.
Let's see if they use the clock to their advantage.
Levine can't hit.
At some point, when you recognize someone's this out of rhythm, you have to shift to something else.
Smith in the post. Vucevic defending. Hield from outside. Yes, and it's Smith with the assist that time.
For 3.
Smith's got his 3rd assist on the night.
Guys, he's been a one-man air raid coming at them time and time again.
Yeah, the defense has allowed him to get into a rhythm from there, and he's been relentless.
And now the first timeout called here for the Bulls.
So make some noise. There they are,
16 seconds left in the first half of basketball. On its way from DeRozan for 2. And again, no good by Chicago. It's stolen by DeRozan. To the middle with 2 seconds left. Oh, and the jam by DeRozan.
Good instincts from Nikola, finding the open man.
And that'll do it for the first half. A competitive game so far. Bulls lead by 2. We'll see you back here after the
23. The Pacers, 21. Put your hands together and get loud for the Jabberwockies.
And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during the half. Really an incredible game from Buddy Hield.
Well, through the first 2, he has been nothing short of a marksman from deep.
What can you say? Shooting is a premium in this league, and you can see why.
Andre Drummond is out there with Williams. Then it's Kobe White. Then it's Patrick Beverley. And it's Terry in at the 3, the small forward. That's the 5 out there for the Bulls. Williams can't hit. Indiana trailing here. And different games, different officials. Something that might be called a foul in one game, Greg, may not be called in the next. As a player, how do you adjust to that?
It's a great question, and that's part of being a veteran. I learned early on, you actually scout officials the same way you scout the players. They have tendencies as well.
Derek Jones, he's checked in for Drummond. Here's Mathurin. That doesn't go in. Had a chance, though, to take the lead. And here's Williams now. He'll bring it up for the Bulls. Trying to go for an alley-oop, but excellent defense and anticipation there to stop it. Pass to Mathurin. No good from outside.
Defensively, it's hard to account for everything. They gambled off him, and it worked.
Here's Jones. Here's Beverley. No points in the game yet for him. Just 5 on the clock. Tries again. And Jones gets it to go in on the assist by Beverley. And the Bulls lead by 3.
And the Pacers have been one of those teams that they're allergic to rebuilding, but there's clearly a youth movement in Indy, and with young talents like Tyrese Halliburton and Ben Mathurin, they already boast some nice building blocks.
Wara, the pass to McConnell for the three. Terry grabs the board. The Bulls leading by 3. And here's Beverly. Terry outside. And he uses the glass on the lane.
And that solid play in the paint continues here, guys.
Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively, for sure.
Now the pass to Mathurin. Over to the wing. Neesmith, the pass to Mathurin. Indiana needs to get a shot off. Whoops, there's the 24-second shot clock violation, so they'll turn it over. Bulls have gone 2 of 4 here to start the second half. McConnell against Beverly. Outside, White. Here's Jones. And the layup's good off the glass. Jones has got his second basket of the night.
As the lead continues to grow, this is just heady, sound basketball. They have just nailed their halftime adjustments. That's for sure. They don't want to have to sweat this one out. They're looking to pull away.
Out to the wing. Here's Neesmith.
2 minutes remaining in the third.
Offensive rebound. Passes to Nora. Goes back up. Stolen by Terry. Here we go. One-on-one. And White with the stuff.
And don't look now, but they're starting to extend this lead.
They're doing it by building it out, step by step, valuing each possession.
Pass to Mathurin. Will it go? And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
He just punched the ticket on that one. That'll get the job done.
Powerful two-hand jam. Here's White. The Pacers pull it in. 1:16 left in the third quarter. McConnell against Williams. And Jackson throws it down hard.
One of the cases where height fails to tell you the whole story.
The Bulls leading by 5. Now Beverly still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. White looking around. From outside, off the mark.
The defense got lucky there. That's one you expect him to drain.
Pass to Neesmith. It's McConnell atop the key. There's the pass to Mathurin. Back to McConnell. The dish to Jackson. It's stolen by Jones. And the foul on Isaiah Jackson.
Isaiah Jackson.
That is his first foul of the game.
First personal foul. First team foul.
For Chicago, they've gone an even 50% from the floor here in the third quarter. 4 of 8. White down low. Kicks to Beverly. Back to White. It's Beverly on the wing. Tries again. The third quarter comes to a close. Bulls out front. They lead by 5.
Ladies and gentlemen, your Bulls Youth Dance Team.
3/10 quarters behind us. 1 more to go. Thanks for being with us as we begin the fourth. Pacers trail by 5. And a look at the 5 for the Pacers to start the fourth quarter. We've got T.J. McConnell. Jackson is out there with Neesmith. And it's Mathurin in at the 2. So the wing on the left. For 3. Chicago grabs the miss. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. Here's Jones. Oh!
Check out Kobe White dropping a dime to the wide open man. What a pass.
Jackson, a screen on Beverly. McConnell passes to Neesmith. Beverly against McConnell. 5 to shoot. Here's Mathurin. Light covering. Passes it to McConnell. Here's Mathurin. Now, here's Neesmith. Jackson, he drains the turnaround jump shot.
A lot of basketball comes down to recognizing mismatches and taking advantage of them like he did.
It's stolen, and up the court come the Pacers on the break. Back to McConnell. Indiana moving the ball around. Here's Mathurin. Terry covering. Neesmith, the pass to Jackson.
Oh, Kevin, not a petty, not a Manny, but a facial.
Oh, a bounce to the outs, Greg. Yeah, showing off the bunny. Time called here. The Bulls decide to talk it over. A new lineup here for the Bulls. So an entirely new group in now for Indiana. Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Well, during the break, I listened in on Billy Donovan's huddle with his team. This game is close, and he told his players, hey, guys, this is when it's fun, right? This is a close game, and this is when you get to show what you're made of. Right here, right now. Kevin, we'll see how they respond.
Thank you, David. Here's Halliburton. Greg, looking back at the 2021 draft, I'm still shocked. Tyrese Halliburton fell to 12th.
What a steal Halliburton has been. He broke his wrist in college, and that scared some teams away, but boy, Tyrese has been awesome in the NBA.
Game moves along. 2 minutes gone here in the fourth. On the wing, Levine, covered by Heel. A rebound by Heel.
Huge challenge at the rim. The defender could not have played that any better.
Halliburton with it. Now defended by Levine. Three-pointer, Heel. That falls. Nice feed that time from Halliburton. Halliburton's got 4 assists now tonight. Outside, ball. Over to the left wing. And Vucevic kicks the ball. And again, unable to change momentum here. And so it's Halliburton who brings up the ball for Indiana. A great fourth quarter, just giving up 2 points.
Second team foul.
Halliburton against Ball. On the wing, Heel. A three-pointer off the mark. For Chicago, they've gone 1 of 4 since the end of the third quarter. DeRozan passes to Drummond. Back to DeRozan. Feeds it to Drummond. And Drummond throws it down.
In attack mode, Drummond getting aggressive as the game heats up.
Indiana's gone 1 of 3 from outside the arc since we've reached the fourth quarter. On the wing, Heel. Left side, Turner. Tries from 16. 6 on the shot clock. Smith finds Halliburton. Launches a 3. Knocks down the 3-ball.
And such a clutch shooter. I mean, he lives with a big shot. And when he's rolling like this, watch out.
Back to Levine. The 3. That shot off. So the Pacers will take it the other way. Healed with it. Now defended by Levine. Oh, they get it back. Outside for Halliburton. Here he goes. In the corner, it's Healed. Misses the 3. And they're pushing it up. Oh, Vucevic in position. Up high to stop the alley-oop.
You want the ball in Vucevic's hands. So calm and collected under the spotlight.
And a wide open look for Halliburton. Off target from three-point range. Outside, Ball. Outside, Levine. DeRozan passes to Drummond. And now we've got the intentional foul.
First personal foul. First team foul.
23 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. Top DeRozan. Missed. The kick out to Ball. Drummond with it. DeRozan on the wing. For the win. Good!
Attacking the defense with the pass. Don't need to be a hero.
Timeout called the Pacers. Guys, what do you think?
Not sure if they have enough time for the catch and shoot here. The only hope is to try for a tip in off the inbound. They've got their work cut out for them on this possession.
And so the big win by Chicago in a tight game. What a show they put on here at home tonight.
I mean, these are...
All right, David, great job. Thanks so much. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. Now, for Greg Anthony, Steve Smith, and David Ulmer, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for watching the NBA.
And it's going to be the Bulls off the tip. Now the opening lineup for the Portland Trailblazers. Grant and Nurkic, they're inside at the 4 and the 5. Lillard and Simons are the 1 and the 2. And it's Thibault in at the small forward position. 18 feet out, and good. Got the friendly bounce off the right side of the rim.
This is where DeRozan makes his living, such an excellent mid-range shooter. During the 2021-22 season, DeMar DeRozan was amazing, averaging over 27 points, 5 assists, and 5 rebounds, and he shot 50% from the field.
Ball against Lillard. Ball passes to Levine. Back to Ball. Just 5 on the clock. The Bulls need to get off a shot. And they'll turn it over. Couldn't get the shot off. A shot clock violation. Having a career season at age 32. What DeRozan did is unprecedented, Richard.
Yeah, and he made history by scoring at least 35 points on 50% shooting for 8 straight games, passing up Wilt for the longest stretch that the NBA has ever seen.
Back to Nurkic. Oh, he got him with a pump fake, but he couldn't finish. And here's Chicago. DeRozan outside. From the top of the key, it's wide right, hits off the rim.
See, that miss right there. It's why teams try to avoid the mid-range jumper these days.
The basket counts, and one. He'll go to the line, a chance at a 3-point play.
At the line for the Trailblazers.
And the free throw, no good. And the Blazers had been a mainstay of the playoffs for so long, until last year.
Yeah, B.A., they ended an 8-year streak by missing the playoffs. The franchise has had a lot of sustained success. They missed the playoffs just 15 times in their 50-plus years.
Oh, got a piece of it. Vucevic with a steal. Knocked away. To the left side wing. Here's Drummond. Kicks it to DeRozan. And the dunk by DeRozan.
Okay, Mr. DeRozan. DeMar still got some bounce left.
Lillard outside. Misses the three. For Chicago, they've gone just 2 for 4 from the floor. Pass to Nurkic for the finish. And Nurkic throws it down.
A floor general like Lillard won't miss that assist. He easily spots the wide open shooter and connects.
Levine against Simons. The shot that time not on target. And the Trailblazers going the other way now. Grant left side. Pass to Nurkic. Out to Lillard. Simons with it.
2 minutes.
Now here's Nurkic. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Nurkic has gotten his second bucket on the night.
Yeah, in the paint, Nurkic can be a monster. He's got all the physical gifts he needs to dominate.
Drummond finds Levine. That one's in there. Drummond with the assist.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. He'll gladly take those.
Pass to Simons. There's the drive. Oh, and he brings it down with a two-handed jam.
He challenges the defender and throws it down with 2 hands.
Man, just straight power on that one. Clear the deck. Here's Ball. Against DeRozan. Lets it go from the wing. Shot clock at 4. The kick out to Ball. 3-pointer. And it's Portland with a rebound.
Shocking that he just bricked that one. The defense got real lucky there.
And there's the call on Lonzo Ball. That'll be a second foul of the game.
Second team foul.
Lillard against Ball. Outside for Grant. Now here's Simons. He's closely guarded. That's good from Grant on the assist by Simons.
For 3.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
Here's Levine. Laid it in with a nice touch off the window.
A strong inside scorer. Once Levine feels like he's got room to shoot, he does not hesitate.
Pass to Simons. Here's Grant. Takes it inside. Oh, Grant throws it down.
Attacking the rim with power.
Tremendous finish. Here's Levine. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
It's the fearless nature of Levine's game that is so fun to watch. It is impressive watching him get in the paint and get calls.
Zach LaVine.
Good on the second one. Now Lillard. Right wing. And that does it for the first quarter. Trailblazers out in front, up by 6.
Please give a big round of applause for your Bulls Youth Dance Team.
If you're just joining us, we played through 1 quarter in this one. And let's take a moment to get your take, guys, on the scoring so far for the Trailblazers. Ball runs point with Levine flanking him. Nikola Vucevic is out there with DeMar DeRozan. And it's Drummond in at the center position. That's the Bulls 5 as we get into the second quarter.
And just shredding apart the defense with his passing. He's helping to pace this offense so well.
He's locked in with his teammates right now, setting guys up in perfect position.
Spins. The ball's knocked loose. Levine passes to DeRozan. It's rebounded by Grant. Here's Ball, and Ball throws it down.
You're taller than you think. Lonzo is a sneaky 6'6".
Pass to Lillard. You know, Grant, sometimes with certain flagrant fouls, you'll hear people say it was a dirty play, but not a dirty player. But when does it become both?
Well, we all understand, B.A., dirty plays aren't good for the game, but sometimes a flagrant foul will happen. A lot of times, though, you have to factor in a pattern of behavior. I really believe players who have a history of being called for a lot of flagrant fouls plays a big role in how it's perceived.
Pass to Lillard. Driving to the basket, and the dunk by Lillard.
Oh, wow, what a dangerous move on that drive. I mean, when Dame is coming in strong, it is so tough to stop.
Vucevic against Grant. From the right block. Here's Drummond. Oh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now.
I like that. I mean, some physical play inside. He's not about to give up any easy baskets.
At the line for the Bulls.
And he can't get the second one to drop either. Coming up empty that time. To the inside. Here's Simons.
Bulls foul. Zach Levine. First personal foul.
And he can't get the first one.
Team foul. Shooting for Portland.
He does not get the second one.
It's not often you see him fail to deliver at the line like this.
DeRozan against Thibault. Fade away. Outside for Levine. The 3. Here's Drummond. And so he draws the foul. Headed to the line to shoot a pair. That's on Anthony Simons.
No debate there. He got hammered.
And the first one at the line is good.
For Chicago.
Good on both. Portland leading. Grant outside. Back to Lillard. Quarter 2 and just under 2.5 minutes gone by. Ooh, had a nice open look right there. Simons has gotten his 3rd basket of the night.
And just not letting up at all. I mean, you have to love this approach. You want to get the ball to the guys who make plays.
This is when good players really get after it. He can sense that they're reeling, and he's going to put his foot on the pedal.
Portland has gone 3 of 4 from distance in this game.
And a different kind of score. DeRozan attempted 741 mid-range jumpers last year. Almost 300 more than anyone else. Their offense is looking like a well-oiled machine. Getting any look they want.
Seems like they haven't missed.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
Pass to Nurkic. Over DeRozan. Shot by Nurkic. No good. And Grant DeRozan. High volume from the mid-range and extremely accurate.
You know, B.A., he consistently makes about half those shots. And defensively, you know that's his favorite area. But his ball handling and vertical negate anything you throw at him.
That's a guy you want taking shots. A quality offensive player.
Lillard passes to Simons. Back to Lillard. Right side Thibault. This one for 3. Good. And it's Lillard who picks up the assist. Lillard's got 6 assists in the game.
Smart decision to kick it out to another guy once the defense is fixated on him in the paint.
The shot by Drummond, no good. Portland has gone 4 of 5 from outside the arc in this one. And it's Ball off the drive. Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt.
Andre Drummond. First personal foul.
Free throw good. Lillard.
And Yusuf Nurkic, a solid role player, fits well into any team environment. A great passer and doesn't need touches to contribute.
Grant outside. Pass to Nurkic. On the wing, Simons. Here's Thibault. Lillard outside. And it's all from 3-point range. Chicago has gone 0 for 2 from outside in the second quarter. Kicks it to DeRozan. It's stolen by Thibault. There's a 4-second difference between the shot and game clock. Lillard with the ball. Guarded now by Ball.
It seems like every miss ends up in his hands. He's been unreal.
You aren't exaggerating. You don't get to 20 rebounds without having a special talent for grabbing misses.
And again, no good by Chicago. Lillard with the ball. There's Simons with a 3. Drops in the 3. Simons has got 11 points.
Not just a score. Lillard knows it's his responsibility as
A dominating first half of play. And so far, it hasn't been close. Trailblazers out in front, up 19. And we'll be right back after halftime for the start of the third quarter. See you in just a bit.
The Jabberwocky.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it's been a runaway. You look at Anthony Simons, he's been playing really well.
Yeah, he's kind of been the floor general for them tonight. A lot of assists for him.
And it's a role we don't always see him in, but he's done a great job tonight getting the rest of his team involved.
Checking out the group for Chauncey Billups to start the second half. They've got Johnson, Drew Eubanks out there with Nasir Little. Then there's Cam Reddish, and it's Sharp in at the shooting guard position. And he makes all 3. And for Chicago, they're shooting poorly. Just 29% from the floor in this game. Beverly finds Caruso, tries the spin move. Drummond with the screen. And it's Caruso penetrating. Second chance shot. Goes up again. Kept alive. Drummond. Tough sequence there. They just couldn't get it to go. Portland has gone 5 of 8 from outside the three-point line in this one. Inside. And he throws it down. What a terrific lead pass.
He just rises up and throws it down hard with one hand.
That is such a go-to move for him. He holds nothing back on those. Boom! He jams it straight down.
Balanced play has given them the lead and also quieted this crowd.
They've played fantastic ball, and you can feel the hush that's come over this crowd.
Beverly looking to win the run. And Drummond with the jam.
This is the exact energy you like to see from Drummond. He can be a monster on the offensive glass.
Pass to Sharp. He takes it in. Offensive rebound. Back to Johnson. Here's Sharp. Lets the 3 fly. Caruso grabs the board.
Given his range, you'd expect him to capitalize on that opening.
Here's Drummond. Rebound by the Trailblazers. Here's Little. 5 points in the game. The 3 is up. Outside Reddish. Back to Eubanks. Tries again. And he takes it up and lays it in. Eubanks, he's got his first basket.
That'll drive your coach crazy, failing to box out.
Yeah, you think you gotta stop, and it's wasted because of sloppy work in the glass. You literally practice that every day.
A bit undersized, his hops make him a legit small ball 4.
A big group substitution here for Chicago. Vucevic, he's checked in for Drummond. DeRozan comes in for Terry. Zach LaVine, he's checked in for Caruso. And it's Ball in for Beverly. And there's contact and a whistle. So he's got 2 shots coming up.
Lonzo Ball.
And he makes the first.
Zach LaVine. Second personal foul.
Off on that one, so he goes 1 out of 2 at the line. And the Bulls shooting 27% in today's game. Not good. Here's DeRozan. Rebounded by Johnson.
Gotta find easier shots when you're already struggling. That's not gonna get it.
I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
Substitution on the court.
Outside Johnson. Pass to Sharp. Going inside. Oh, yes.
Whoa.
Throw it down.
Oh. He's a living highlight reel.
Seriously, that could end up being one of the best dunks of the year. Caruso up top.
2 minutes.
Boy, he's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. 5 on the clock. Here's Jones. Blocked. And that's out of bounds. Chicago will retain possession. And the fans love seeing incredible moments on defense like that block.
Yeah, obviously he had the shot well anticipated, able to shut it down with authority.
Clock is at 3. Pass to Terry. Uncovered. And that one's good.
Nice ball movement there. Delivered the pass right on time.
Johnson against Beverly. Here's Eubanks. No good there. Some solid defense from Williams. Here's Jones. And they pick up 2.
If you give him any sort of space, he's going to attack.
The Trailblazers have gone 4 of 8 in the third. Pass to Sharp. The kick out to Johnson. Here's Eubanks. Williams defending. Got a piece of it. And stolen by Caruso. And here is Williams. And here's Beverly. Jones from outside. Hits the trifecta. Jones has got 5 points now this quarter.
When he gets a quality look like this at the perimeter, he can almost be automatic.
Pass to Sharp. Here's Eubanks. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
And even from where we're sitting, you could clearly tell it was a foul.
No good on that one.
Shooting for Portland.
He hits the second from the line. There's 37 seconds left to play in the third quarter here. To the middle. Caruso outside. Goes back up. Pass to Terry. Now here's Jones. Clock at 4. Shoots over Johnson. And that one hits the back iron. Down low. Deflects the pass. Now here's Caruso. And so it's Portland sitting on a comfortable 21-point lead at the... And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'll tell you what, this was a no-brainer tonight. Take a look at the precision on this feed. Couldn't place it any better.
You've got to admire the vision just as much as the accuracy. Not many players can even spot that pass.
Well, there may not be a lot of drama down. Oh, my goodness!
Did you see that?
Bring it out the hammer!
That's how you finish.
Now, I know he makes it look easy, but it takes incredible physical tools to pull that off.
Athleticism and explosion. Three-pointer Sharp. He's off on that one. And Chicago will go the other way with it. And here's Caruso outside. No luck on that one. Portland has gotten 5 of 11 threes to drop so far in this game. To the paint. Oh, a rim-rattling two-handed jam.
With 2 hands on the rock, he powers it through.
Totally in control, protecting the ball the whole way. Pass to Terry. Williams on the wing from deep. And it's Little with a rebound. It's stolen by Beverly. And the officials signal the backcourt violation. Not careful there.
We've seen more than a few miscues from them tonight.
And if they want to come back in this game, look, they got to clean up those mistakes.
So Chicago ends up going with a new group. Simons outside. Pass to Nurkic. To the middle. Levine with a steal. And now the Bulls in transition. And he lobs it up. And the dunk by DeRozan.
Great teamwork leading to some exciting offense. DeRozan showing us how it's done with the alley-oop.
Back to Lillard. Here's Nurkic. Crafty move. Thibault on the wing. Takes a 3. Chicago grabs the miss.
And sometimes on defense, you can just get lucky.
The three from DeRozan. Portland grabs the miss. Nurkic has got his 7th rebound here tonight. Inside. And the lob disrupted. Not to be. Nurkic against DeRozan. Driving in. And the dunk by DeRozan.
He's been doing that since he first came into the league. DeRozan, his ability to get to the rack at will is unmatched.
Lillard against Ball. Grant, the pass to Nurkic. Outside Thibault. On the wing, Simons. Again gets it to go. He can't miss. 5 for 5.
And I love it. Challenging the bigger defender and showing plenty of heart.
He's not going to back down from anyone. Gotta commend the fearless attitude right there.
Love the kickback pass to set up the rim runner.
That is a great decision on the break. That's not a pass that every player would see.
Lillard passes to Simons. Yes, great play by Lillard to set it up. Lillard's got 8 assists here tonight.
And this is how he shines. He's a big part of their floor space.
Yeah, you got to know where he is at all times, especially when he's roaming around the perimeter ready to fire.
Portland has gone 1 for 3 in the 4th quarter from range. And here's Grant from the arc. Drummond grabs the miss.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
Thibault against DeRozan. On the wing, Levine. No good with the triple.
And just terrible defense. I don't know how he missed that shot. And you can see how scary this team can be when everything is clicking for them. Just a terrific performance for the Trailblazers.
And the disparity in the talent was obvious by the end. Sometimes you just don't have enough ammunition to compete.
Yeah, B.A., just a total beatdown. And the next time these teams meet, I can't imagine it'll be any different.
Oh, just a clever play by DeRozan, using the pick and roll to make space for someone else.
Thibault passes to Simons. Here's Lillard. And it's good for 2.
Yeah, they blocked out the noise, blocked out the distractions, kept on grinding, and this is their reward.
All road wins. They're just so sweet. They're just so sweet. You know why? Because they are so hard to come by.
To the inside. Oh, and a nice defensive play to disrupt the lob. DeRozan with the ball. Thibault picks him up. Throws it up high. And Ball throws it down.
Unfortunately for them, they're still going to come up short. You wish they'd shown this kind of fight earlier.
Too little, too late. That final score will look way closer than how this game actually played out.
It's never easy from that distance, but we see him drill those and shoot around all the time.
Even though he is capable of hitting that shot, I'd like to see him work for a better look in that situation.
Back to Drummond. And the jam by Drummond. And that's a double-double for him now.
A mistake by the defense. You can't let Ball's teammates get open because he will find them.
So no problem for Portland as they get the win. They have to feel good about this performance. It's one they can...
Hi, everyone. Time to get into it. NBA action on two. Unfortunately, Doris, you'd like to see either of these teams get the win tonight. They're both hunting for a much-needed victory.
Breaking out of a slump, Kevin, to me is a real challenge. Obviously, there is momentum either way. When you get on a win streak, your confidence is high. Right now, these two teams are battling the mental game. They've got to try to find a rhythm.
Let's take a look at our starters for Portland. At lead guard, it's Lillard with Simons by his side. Nurkic the pivot with Grant at the other post spot. And it's Thibault in at the 3, the small forward. And it's Simons missing. Halliburton against Lillard. Halliburton passes to Heel. Now, here is Halliburton. Defense right on him. Smith kicks to Heel. 5 on the clock. Indiana needs to get a shot off. Another shot. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. Jeremy Grant picks one up.
Well, you love how Miles Turner gets into space in the paint. Makes it really hard for the defender not to lean in and get some contact against Turner.
And back in 2021, Miles Turner put up a crazy stat line. 7 made threes, 13 rebounds, and 3 blocks. Just the 4th time someone has reached those numbers in a game.
Grant for 3. The rebound by Turner.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
And Halliburton slams it in.
That's Tyrese Halliburton saying, I'm not just a pure shooter, folks. I've got a little ups in my game.
And for Turner, Greg, that ridiculous line has been equaled by only 2 players ever.
Hey, Kevin, how about that? Only Karl Anthony Towns and Vince Carter, who've had the combination of threes, rebounds, and blocks, shows you how special Turner's all around.
In the flick of a switch, going from defense to offense.
Well, just terrific anticipation to force the turnover and ignite the break.
And the first time out of the game called here for the Trailblazers.
Your Pacers breaker dance crew are bringing the heat now at midcourt.
Here's Lillard.
Breaker dance crew, everyone. Come on, let me hear you.
And in the first, a little over a minute and a half in. And here is Simons. And he makes no mistake on the slam dunk.
And that ends the struggle. You can feel the tensions in the building with each miss.
And you've got to be able to show some resiliency, right? Keep pounding away, and it finally falls for you.
And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. For Indiana, they have been perfect at the line so far, albeit just 2 for 2.
And last season, 77% from the line. They usually get the job done there. And you look at the young talent the Blazers have, a nice young core group that can grow. Simon's the big name from that crew.
Now, here's Lillard. Grant sets a screen for Lillard. His 3-pointers off the mark.
Boy, a wide open shot from his favorite spot. That is one he'd like to have back.
And that one, good. Halliburton's got his second best. And Simons and Little Greg, a pair of names Portland fans are definitely excited about.
And they've shown that they can be valuable players. Portland got a lot younger with the trades they made last year. Now they have to have that youth develop.
Now Turner, following the miss by Jeremy Grant from deep. Fires for 3, and Indiana, another 3.
Yeah, we're seeing some fireworks from them already.
Well, what I love is the game plan has been solid from the opening tip, and guys are making their shots. That's critical.
Now, here's Grant. Dribble on the wing. 3-pointer, Lillard. That one's in. His first bucket of the game. He's 1 for 2.
The real. Come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
And you would expect nothing less from these two, taking pride and making plays.
Halliburton against Lillard. Halliburton passes to Orte. 6 to shoot. Outside for Halliburton. Fires from deep. No good. His first miss after 3 makes. Trailblazers trail by 10. And Simons has it in the corner. Here's Here's Smith, and it's slammed in by Smith.
And what a way to start this game, dominating at both ends of the floor.
And give them credit for approaching this game with the right energy and intensity. This team has attacked every chance they've gotten.
And Lillard kicks to Grant. Knocks it loose. Shot by Hield, nobody around. That three off the mark.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
Inside. And the dunk by Grant.
How about Jeremy Grant playing to his strength? Uses that athleticism to finish that one with authority.
Smith outside. Pass to Hield. Outside for Halliburton. Off target with his three. And here's Lillard. He brings it up for the Trailblazers. It's a 10-point game. And it's Simons missing. Indiana's gone 2 of 5 from three-point land here in the first quarter. Here's Duarte. Out to Turner. Smith on the wing. Here's Duarte. Halliburton for three. And it is good at the buzzer. Wow.
Big-time shot to beat the buzzer there. My goodness.
Well, that's a perfect end to the quarter for them. You have no idea how...
And so it's the Indiana Pacers looking at a 13-point lead heading into the next quarter. They've excelled in the open court. Their transition game has allowed them to build this healthy lead. We come back right after this. And welcome back to the second quarter of action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for Indiana.
A huge part of their offense, pushing the ball. Looking for fast break opportunities, always a good idea.
Another big component of their early game tonight has been points off turnovers. Great job converting on those chances.
The guard set will be Halliburton and Duarte. Miles Turner out there with Smith. And it's Hield in at the three. So that's the group out there for Indiana. Now a timeout called by Portland.
Time for your Indiana Pacers, everyone. Let's get excited.
And evaluating defenders goes well beyond blocks and steals. So, Doris, when you're doing a game, what are some of the things that you look for and that teams are looking for?
Activity, attention to detail, deflections. Is the person switchable? Can they guard the elite wing scorers? In addition to size and length, do they have lateral quickness? So many things go into quality defense.
Smith against Grant. Passes it to Simons. And down it goes, jamming that one home.
Oh, forget about going for the long-range bomb to cut into that lead. Just take it to the hoop, my friend.
And how? Brilliant throwdown. Duarte passes to Halliburton. Now Smith. Here's Duarte. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. And the shot clock expires. 24-second violation.
Trailblazers ball.
Trailblazers trail by 13.
Guys, you think about this Indiana Pacers proud organization. They have not been to a conference finals since 2014. And consider when they did get into the playoffs, they were bounced in the first round several times.
Portland with the ball. The pass to Nurkic. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Lillard.
You know, often we think of Dame as a scorer first, but they're reminding us of his great ability to pass the rock.
Hield outside. Smith surveying the D. Pass to Duarte. He feeds it to Turner. Whoops, there's the 24-second shot clock violation, so they'll turn it over.
Trailblazers ball.
Trailblazers trail by 11. Lillard outside. Pass to Simons. Grant with the ball. Picked up by Turner. Good ball movement here by the Trailblazers. And it's Simons missing. And for this Pacers franchise, Doris, they took a step backwards last season.
Kevin, there's no doubt about it. Their worst record in over 30 years. But you know what? I really like what they did. They shuffled the deck player-wise. They brought in a new head coach. Sometimes you have to take that step backward to go 2 steps forward.
Indiana leading by 11 to the paint. And stolen by Thibault. And the rejection by Smith. And it's out of bounds to Portland. I'll retain possession. And we have to take another glance at that powerful rejection.
And this is how you protect and grow a lead, by making a huge effort on that end of the floor.
Nurkic finds Lillard.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
1:57 left here in the second. No good there, and that would have cut it to single digits. And so it's Halliburton who brings up the ball for Indiana. Their defense has only allowed 4 points in the quarter. They kick out to Heel. And stolen by Thibault. Simons, the pass to Nurkic. And finished off by Nurkic.
Man, you can't allow Nurkic to get that kind of position. When you do, he is going to rattle that rim.
Healed against Lillard. Outside for Halliburton. Smith outside. They could use a bucket. And he gets it back. From deep. And once again off the mark by Indiana. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
And the dunk by Grant.
I'll tell you, that vertical ability he has puts him in select company in NBA power forwards. May not have great size, but boy, he plays bigger than it.
Outside for Halliburton. Lillard against Teal. Just 5 on the clock. And stolen by Thibault. And oh, here we go. Lillard's got it, the fast break chance. Passes it to Simons. 3-pointer. It's rebounded by Indiana. Smith's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Here's Duarte, covered by Simons. Healed against Nurkic. And Jeremy Grant picks up the foul. That'll be his second foul of the game.
First team foul.
And stolen by Thibault. Here's Lillard. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
First personal foul.
One is on Heel.
You know, Dame loves to test the defense like that. Runs up against it and then outworks
Two
it.
shots.
And both free throws good for Damian Lillard.
You can tell when he steps to the line the kind of confidence he has in himself. It's written all over his body language.
Got it up. And that's it for the first half of action. What's been a very close game here. Indiana out in front, up by 5. And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Thanks, Kevin. Coach.
All right, David, thank you. And stay with us, folks. We'll be back just after halftime to get the third quarter started. Halfway through this one, plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. Trailblazers trail by 5. GA, something that's kept Portland from getting over the hump is their defense.
Kevin, their defensive rating hasn't been pretty for several years. It's a point of emphasis for the Blazers going forward. Shore up the D and try and take that next step.
Here's who Chauncey Billups will start the second half with. They've got Sharp, Reddish out there with Little. Then it's Johnson, and it's Eubanks in at the 5 spot. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Johnson. Pacers leading by 5. Now McConnell. Down low, it's deflected. Jackson kicks to McConnell. Here's Matherin, and the pass to Brissett. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. Now here's Little. He's tightly guarded. Count that one. Sharp's got the first points of the third quarter up on the board for Portland. McConnell scanning the floor. Pass to Matherin. Fires the three. Down to 5 on the shot clock. McConnell passes to Matherin. Over Sharp. And it's Portland with the rebound. And he drives in. And then Sharp with the dunk.
An offensive mastery right there. I mean, great move in the lane and then the flush.
But just no way for the D to handle it. McConnell passes to Matherin. Out to the right wing. Indiana again missing. And so it's Johnson who brings the ball up for Portland. They haven't given up any points here in the second half. Sharp, the pass to Eubanks. McConnell with it. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. Here's Brissett. Aston Warren. With the drive from downtown. Indiana again missing.
He is too good a shooter, guys, to be left open like that. The defense just dodged a bullet there.
Fast break. Here come the Trailblazers. Here's Sharp. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
And with the offense getting right to the rim, at least they saved the layup.
Endorse these Pacers the first full season after the big trade that came last year.
Kevin, I think they felt like they had to do something to shake things up. A big drop-off in production over the last 2 years. That was after an extended run of playoff appearances. So what you hope is a guy as young as Tyrese Halliburton, with the skill set he has, can have an immediate impact and start to raise your trajectory.
That's tipped and taken away by Johnson. Stolen by Jackson. Here's Nora. Another miss, and they've really hit a rough patch here. Trailblazers shooting in this game 45%. To the inside. Eubanks.
And you talk about fighting your way back into a game. They've shown a lot of grit in this comeback.
Yeah, to start off with so many mistakes and still now find a way where everything's working, it allows their momentum and confidence to continue to build.
Here's Jackson to the left wing. And they pick up 2. Warra's got his first 2 points.
They didn't have much of a problem getting the ball into the post that time.
We've got 1:18 left in the third quarter of the game. Reddish's shot is good.
I'll tell you, you are playing with fire anytime you leave this guy open, and they just got burned.
They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
McConnell passes to Matherin. Back to McConnell. To the left side wing. Shot clock at 6. It's blocked. And that's out of bounds. Indiana will retain possession. So Indiana ends up with a new group on the floor.
Substitution on the court.
And they force the shot clock violation. Great D.
And those are the kinds of mistakes that are magnified when we're talking about a game down the stretch.
Getting another opportunity here to see that powerful rejection.
And in a close game, blocks like that are so clutch, and that could be a real difference maker here tonight.
So Portland ends up going with the new group. Grant finds Lillard. Simon's on the wing. Takes it inside, and he jams it with authority.
And there's no doubt that Lillard is a pure scorer. But it's good to see him focus on his passing, wanting to make his teammates better.
We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Smith, the pass to Orte. Halliburton outside. And another steal for him. And that's his 6th steal of the night.
Imposing his will at the defensive end.
The Trailblazers shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game.
And going back a season ago, they were a pretty average team at the line, about 76% altogether. I always like to hold for the last shot right here.
Well, that's great execution if you can do that, because it takes any chance at momentum away from your opponent.
Looking to end the run. Good on that shot, and with that, the Trailblazer lead is cut down to 5 on the bucket from Halliburton.
Tyrese Halliburton is putting in work right now. This guy getting to his spots and scoring with ease.
And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
And the winner today, the big fella here with the sweetest of dimes. What a plus it is to have a post player who's got this ability to foul.
So we have some elite passing big men in the NBA, and you love that skill. Wow.
And with 3 quarters behind us, we start the 4th quarter, what is still anybody's ballgame. The guard set will be Halliburton and Duarte. Smith is out there with Heel, and it's Turner in at the 5. So that's the group out there for Indiana. Hits, count that one from Nurkic.
And with his skill, Nurkic can score from anywhere on the court. But when you're 280, his skills probably better utilized inside.
Pass to Duarte. Fires the 3, and the 3 ball is good. Duarte's got himself on the board with 3 there.
That's a huge three-pointer. He'd love to become a go-to guy for them here in crunch time.
Yeah, when he gets going, he adds another dimension to their offense that can make a huge difference when the game's on the line.
And no stopping Lillard. Excellent at staying in control no matter what the D throws at him.
And a closer look here at the hustle stats for Portland.
As soon as you turn it over on them, they're off to the races. They have been absolutely relentless in the open floor.
They've also been scoring on the break. With how difficult it is to get buckets in the half court, anytime you can push the ball in transition for easy ones, that's big time. Boy, that's the kind of look this offense is designed to create. That's just a tough miss.
And so they choose to intentionally foul.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
Here's Nurkic.
Well, this is great defense from Miles Turner. High activity level, doesn't give up anything easy.
They get the rebound. Smith, second shot opportunity, and he sinks the layup.
Yeah, nothing too fancy. Just getting the job done when they need to. Make every possession count.
And Lillard kicks to Thibault. The pass to Grant. Simons with the ball. Back to Grant. And the dunk by Grant.
Get out of his way.
No way the D was going to slow him down. Turner with the screen for Halliburton. Inside. Shooting foul, and it looks like, yep, it's a coach's challenge on the personal foul. Triggers a replay review by the official.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, the action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able now to challenge like this is...
The ruling on the floor stands.
And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it, double-checking, and the game continues on.
And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Guys, during that last break, I listened to Chauncey Billups talk to his team. He loves the aggressiveness on D. He said we're doing a great job of challenging everything they're trying to do. Stay active, talk to each other, don't let up. Kevin?
Thank you, David. Pass to Simons. Got a piece of it. It's stolen by Smith. Halliburton for three. Doesn't go that time. Now Portland takes it the other way. Lillard with it. Halliburton picks him up. Here's Grant. Lillard outside. Ball's knocked loose. Nurkic the pass to Lillard. Lock at 6. Grant goes in.
Well, I like how Jeremy Grant continues to work on his game. The jumper is coming along, and he remains an exceptional defensive player.
And the first one drops.
And no matter what, one of the big positives they can take away from this game is how well they perform at the line.
Pacers trail by 7. Halliburton outside. Turner with a screen for Halliburton. Pass to Duarte. 6 to shoot.
2 minutes remaining.
Here's Smith. The rebound by Grant. Grant's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Here's Thibault driving inside. Good, and Grant gets the assist. Thibault's got his first bucket of the night.
And nice pass by Grant. And this is what happens when you become a great scorer. You draw defenders, which often leaves someone open.
Good on the three-point shot.
The D giving him a little bit of space beyond the three-point line, and that's all the room he needs.
And Lillard kicks to Thibault. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. And a beautiful feed leads to a monster jam.
Halliburton's vision and then the ability to thread the needle there makes the defense pay.
Grant with a screen on Halliburton. Here's Lillard. And then Lillard slams it in.
Yeah, that's a great setup. Screen the defender off and let him elevate.
Oh, right. And wasn't the timing ideal? My goodness. The D with no chance to react.
The execution was simply flawless. That, ladies and gentlemen, is how you run that play.
Halliburton outside. Passes it to Duarte. Three-pointer heel. It's good. What a beautiful shot to bring him to within 3.
Just a massive bucket by Buddy Hield, the guy who has never been afraid of these moments.
Lillard the pass to Simons. Back to Lillard. Driving in. It drops.
This is what he's known for. When it's an important possession, Lillard knows how to come through.
The pass to Duarte. Shoots the 3. They kick out to Hield. Pass to Smith. It's up a 3. It's hauled in by the Trailblazers. Nurkic finds Lillard. And so it's Portland winning this one. This was a hard-fought, well-earned victory for him, Greg. They really had to work for this win.
That's a good point. I mean,
all right, David, thank you. And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and David Aldridge, and the rest of our terrific crew, this is...
The starting lineup for the mid.
We've got two conference rivals squaring off tonight, Grant. I'm sure both teams have been eagerly looking forward to this one.
Well, we always enjoy these rivalry matchups. I mean, facing a rival you've been battling in the rankings is always rewarding. And as a player, you get fired up. And are ready to do whatever it takes to get the win.
And now Indiana's starting group. Halliburton and Heald, they're the wings. Jackson out there with Miles Turner. And it's McConnell in at the point.
Lillard with Simons by his side. Nurkic the pivot with Grant at the other post spot. And it's Thibault in at the 3.
And we see Portland revamping on the fly. A lot of changes, but it's not a rebuild. This new look roster hoping to keep the Blazers relevant while also giving them a greater upside long term.
Now here's Ball. Here's Drummond, and Drummond throws it down.
And Drummond's going to go right back up into that physical play, and he's still going to finish strong.
Lillard with it. He's picked up by Drummond. Grant for 3. Andre Drummond grabs the miss. And it's Drummond with the ball. He'll bring it up for Chicago. That's his second shot and his second basket. He's 2 for 2.
That's why Andre Drummond is up there in the league leaders in field goal percentage. Down low, high percentage shots.
And Lillard kicks to Thibault. Here's Simons. He can't get that one, so the Bulls will take it the other way. Up top to Rosen, covered by Lillard. DeRozan against Lillard, and it's Drummond with the jam.
That's what happens if you don't do your work early. Andre Drummond's going to hurt you like that.
They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need the basket.
That one goes in.
Uncovered at the rim, finding cracks in the defense here early on.
Just really smart basketball and exploiting whatever holes that he's seeing right now in the defensive squad.
And that one's good. Drummond.
And they've scored several times already here in the first quarter on the inside.
Passes it to Simons. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Lillard.
And Anthony believing in himself that time. Just zero hesitation on that, Jay.
And the 0 Damian Lillard wears on his jersey is more than just a number to him.
Yeah, Greg, we know that represents the letter O, as Dame grew up in Oakland, went to college in Ogden, and became an NBA star in Oregon. Oh my, that's a lot of O. But Drummond uses his body, goes right into the defender to get that shot off. And you're going to have to foul him on that.
Andre Drummond.
And both free throws good for Drummond. The Trailblazers have gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. And Lillard kicks to Simons. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. Andre Drummond picks one up. Greg, when you watch Anthony Simons play, you can see the burst he has on the ball.
And that goes for him attacking the rim and rising up for a shot. Impossible to stay in front of him with that quick first step. And with his skill and athleticism, boy, the sky's the limit.
The shot misses. Here's Grant. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
And it's great to see Grant take on a bigger role over time. Now a real focal point of this offense.
You know, Greg Anthony, people talk about Jeremy Grant as a scorer. But what about his passing?
Significantly better moving the ball along. He's leaving no stone unturned as he looks to maximize his abilities.
Now here's Ball, and Drummond throws it down.
Well, I love it. It's eye contact with his teammate, the ball in great position, and Andre does the rest.
Pass to Simons. Can't tie it up as that one's no good.
And you can tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
And there's the call on Andre Drummond. That's foul number 2 for him.
Third team foul.
And so here's Portland. They trail by 3. Lillard from outside. Good, and Grant hits the assist. Lillard's got 5 points so far.
And with some of the deepest range in the league, Lillard has a ton of room behind the arc.
Ball, the pass to Levine. 1:32 left to play here in the first. They get it back. A second chance effort. Drummond, and it's Drummond with the jam.
Drummond uses his rebounding instincts on the offensive glass so well. Those second chance opportunities, they can hurt you.
Now here's Lillard. 5 points in the game. Pass to Simons. Vucevic against Grant. 6 on the shot clock. The Trailblazers need to get off a shot. Three-pointer, Lillard. Chicago grabs the miss.
Just enough coverage to bother that three-point attempt.
DeRozan against Lillard. And then Levine with the jam.
And there's a reason Levine was a back-to-back champ at the slam dunk contest. He doesn't waste an opportunity to put on a show.
Now, here's Lillard. And the dunk by Grant.
This can make it so much easier for your teammate when you throw that lead pass that gets to him right on the money, whether that's on the run or in the shooting pocket.
Here's Ball. Bobbed up there for Drummond. Out of bounds. Portland takes possession.
Looked like a simple play and turned into a turnover. Can't give away possessions like that.
Ball against Lillard, and it's good. 2 points. He's got 7.
Lillard just keeps fighting, willing his team to victory. Not deterred that time by the bump.
Ball up top. No points in the game yet for him. Outside, Levine. Right wing. Here's Vucevic. No good on the 3. It's all tied in Portland. And don't go away.
And a big round of applause for your Trailblazers youth dance team.
And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out in the second quarter. And for Portland guys, what jumps out to you stat-wise?
Attacking, drawing fouls. They won that first quarter at the line.
Yeah, they were going right at the opponent here and forcing their hand. I mean, like literally making them foul them.
Taking a look at the Bulls. Ball and Levine are the guard set. DeRozan out there with Vucevic, and it's Drummond in at the center. DeRozan's shot is off. And here's Lillard. He brings it up for the Trailblazers. And there's the pass to Nurkic. Now Grant. Kicks it out to Lillard. And Simons has it in the corner. He takes it in, and it's good. Assisting on the play was Lillard. Lillard's got 3 assists in the game. Ball against Lillard. And the Bulls get it back. Can't complete the alley-oop. To the paint. It's tipped. Back to Grant. Portland moving the ball. And here we go. Levine heading to the hoop. Here's Vucevic. The kick out to Ball. He dishes it to DeRozan. Second chance shot. Here's Drummond. Oh, and the jam by Drummond.
And Drummond not wasting an opportunity to throw down another.
And Portland with the ball. Lillard surveying the D. Simons the pass to Nurkic. And finished off by Nurkic.
Very little resistance against that throwdown.
Nope, not what they want to see in a game this close, Greg.
On one side, inspiration. On the other, devastation.
I've heard it said, Greg, a coach can't give you confidence, but they can take it away. What's the meaning behind that?
Well, players at this level are naturally confident, but when coaches are always critical, it can take you out of your game. Makes you just start to think a little too much on the floor.
All eyes on Dame that time, so he just moves the ball casually right to the open teammate.
And you can see him give a little nod and then just burst to the rim for the alley-oop slam.
A pair of teammates, Greg, with a terrific feel for each other. Grant gets a wide open look, trains it from beyond the arc. Grant's got 7 points in the game.
And that's something Grant has worked on, capitalizing off the catch.
In the corner, it's Levine. The kick out to Ball. Here's DeRozan, and there's the drive.
And he just glides to the hoop on his drives. DeRozan's got plenty of force to his game. Don't get me wrong, but he makes everything look so effortless.
Bean with the rebound. Bulls have gone 4 of 8 so far here in the second quarter. And Ball slams it in.
Yeah, how about ball? Usually he's the guy throwing it. This time he's the one finishing it off.
Grant outside. Back to Lillard. He's looking for Drummond and finds him. And a look now at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Bulls.
I like how they've worked the ball inside, getting looks closer in there, and that really helps your offense.
So much good energy and flow tonight, and that has really come out of great ball movement. Guys have been open, and as soon as they are, they get the ball.
Now, here's ball. Drummond in the post. Looking on Nurkic, and it's Drummond missing. Portland trailing here.
And sometimes a trade is exactly what a player needs. And that was the case with Yusuf Nurkic.
And back in 2017, you remember, it was Jokic, Nurkic, back and forth. They were getting limited playing time, and then finally there was a trade that allowed Nurkic to get from Denver to Portland. And he's kind of doubled up everything in terms of his production since then.
Here's Levine. Portland making their last shot. Passes it to Vucevic. Here's Drummond. That one misses. Now Portland takes it the other way.
And in his 7th season in the league, Jeremy Grant took a huge step forward. His scoring output went way up.
Yeah, and there's some recognition around that. He got some first place votes for most improved player, and that's pretty impressive for a guy in the middle of his career. So the work ethic paying off, and he's desiring to get better.
A new lineup here for the Bulls. White against Simons. Pass to Grant. Now here's Thibault. Not a lot of room. Now here's Caruso. Outside, Jones. Plays it up and banks it in. Jones has got the game tied up here for Chicago.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
Three-pointers, Simons.
Bringing a competitive energy to the defensive end. White stays connected to his man and plays with that.
Thank you, David, and we'll be back.
The Bulls, 28.
And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, the second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams try to gain an edge. Andre Drummond has been sensational.
What a menace he was on defense through the first 2 quarters, just disrupting everything.
Yeah, and that's exactly what he wanted to do out there. Everyone he guarded looked uncomfortable.
Cameron Reddish is out there with Little. Then it's Johnson. Then it's Sharp. And it's Eubanks in at the 5. That's the group on the floor for Portland. First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
Yeah, 76% from the line a season ago, and most would consider that to be a success.
Left side, Jones. Look at that.
And guys, I don't know that this is the time for that kind of flair. In a close game, the important thing is to get the 2 points, not necessarily the dramatics.
Oh, come on. He had to go for that, didn't he? My goodness. Oh, that was huge.
He is a highlight reel unto himself, guys.
That could be a contender for the dunk of the year, I think. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
Chicago shooting their 4th and 5th shots at the foul line in the game. And so Jones nails both of them. And so it's Johnson who brings the ball up for Portland. They lead by 1. Now here's Sharp. Light covering. And then Sharp with the dunk.
And you talk about momentum. That sort of action delivers a type of energy to your team that you just cannot quantify.
Well, I'm going to quantify something right now, Greg. This is a close game, and that was something special. Beverly finds Jones. Oh, and the dunk by Jones.
Well, if you're open, Patrick Beverly is going to do his best to get you the ball.
Johnson against Beverly. Here's Sharp. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
And guys, the D has to show a little more fight on the interior than they did on that trip.
Portland, they have made all of their free throws so far tonight, going 6 for 6.
And if we want to take a look back, they converted about 76% from the line.
And it's White missing. Trailblazers leading by 3. And he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more.
That's just tremendous scoring instinct. So fun to watch him work in the half court.
Bulls making a switch here. Drummond's checked in. Into the third we go. 2 minutes in now. Johnson against Beverly. Lobbed up there for Drummond. And Drummond throws it down.
Everything the big man is doing right now is going his way. Andre Drummond, have a night.
Johnson against Beverly. And Jones sends it back. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Trailblazers will retain possession. A sensational block that definitely deserves another look.
Sharp instincts on D there. Just timing when to rise up and swat that one away.
Second half of play with just under 2.5 minutes gone. Rebound by the Bulls. Drummond's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Most losing teams, Greg, are looking to rebuild, look to the future, but not in Chicago.
Yeah, their idea to turn it around was to get all-stars. Trading for Vooch in 21 during a losing season, then signing DeMar as a free agent. That's a refreshing approach.
He gets it in there. Now just a 2-point Trailblazer lead.
Really like that work there in the paint. He has really established a low post presence.
Here's Sharp driving the lane. Offensive rebound. They get a hand on it. Over in the corner, Reddish. Now here's Little. He's guarded closely. Kicks it out to Johnson. Clock is at 3. Reddish dishes to Little. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time.
And you can tolerate gaffes like that sometimes, but in a close game, man, I tell you what, that really hurts.
For Chicago, they've gone 4 of 6 from the field since the start of the third. Jones sets the pick for White. Trying to find Jones. He gets it to him.
Leaping ability is off the charts. Not the biggest power forward, but outstanding and rising up off the ground.
Johnson outside. Takes it inside, and it's sent back by Drummond. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Drummond. And here are the Trailblazers now. Oh, and a fast break for the Bulls. A wide open look here for Caruso. A miss that time would have put him up. And he's got his first chance at the line here.
And over the course of last year, he was up over 90%. And with a stroke like that, you see why.
No question there's a high ceiling for Cam Reddish and where that talent can get him to.
So Portland ends up going with the new group. So Chicago going with an almost entirely new group. Vucevic checked in for Jones. DeMar DeRozan comes in for Alex Caruso. Zach LaVine's checked in for White. And Ball subbed in for Patrick Beverly.
And team-wide, they've been terrific from the line here. Just one of those nights when the confidence has spread from one player to the next.
Williams, he's checked in for Andre Drummond.
You know, they don't score on that shot, but they're going to be happy with those kinds of possessions.
Here's Simon.
Okay. Well, you got to find ways to keep feeding Anthony Simons. Right now, this guy is on fire.
Pass to Vucevic from deep three-point range. That's good, and it's LaVine with the assist. Vucevic has got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. Simons with the ball. He's got 13. Basket good. And the Trailblazers lead by 4.
Wow, circus is in town with that shot from Simon.
LaVine to the right side. And Vucevic kicks to DeRozan. Back to Vucevic. This one for 3. Portland grabs the miss. 24 seconds left to play in the third. Oh, and he misses the dunk.
You know, you'd love to see him pull that off, but instead he goes from highlight reel to the bloopers. Yeah, the defender all over.
This is his first trip to the line tonight.
And worth mentioning, guys, the free throw percentage he brought in from last season, how about 88%?
And so he hits both.
At this point, you might as well go ahead and chalk up the points when he's at the free throw line. Pretty much automatic.
Lillard, the pass to Grant, and then jammed down as he goes right over to Vucevic.
And Jeremy Grant is one of those guys that's capable of highlight dunks on a nightly basis. That time, it's just finished.
That concludes the third quarter. It continues to be an exciting neck-and-neck game. Trailblazers lead.
Big round of applause for your Trailblazers youth dance team.
We've reached the fourth quarter, and what has been a very competitive game should be an exciting finish. And so it's Ball with it. He brings it up for the Chicago Bulls. So the Bulls 5 right now. Levine and DeRozan, the lethal wing pair. Vucevic is out there with Andre Drummond, and it's Ball in at the point guard position. Here's Levine, and that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up.
And what makes Chicago tricky to defend, Kevin, they just have such a balanced attack. They can score in the paint from mid-range or hurt you from deep.
You know, as the Bulls have become a more veteran team, Greg, it feels like they've settled into what they do well.
And you need a strong identity to be successful in this league. Chicago is building towards that, but it does take time.
And with an update from the sideline, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Thanks, guys. I was able to hear Chauncey Billups coaching up his team during that break. His emphasis was for more effort on the defensive end. He said, we have to do a better job of communicating and helping each other out. They're getting too many easy looks. Let's make it hard on them. Kevin, they're going to have to if they're going to slow down the hot shooting of their opponent.
Thank you, David. Nurkic kicks to Lillard. And the pass to Thybulle. Just 5 to shoot. Simon surveying the D.
He'd love to make them pay for giving up that wide-open jumper, just unable to do so.
Passes to Vucevic. And some nice ball movement here by Chicago. Drummond in the post. He's guarded by Nurkic. And it's Drummond missing.
For him, it's harder to miss that shot than it is to make that shot. I think he was anticipating a bit of a bump there.
DeRozan passes to Drummond. Back to DeRozan. The kick out to Ball. Beyond the arc. No good that time. And it's Portland the other way. Lillard attacking. And Simon's wide open. He'll fight. No good on the triple.
Ooh, he missed an easy chance to put some points on the board. He won't get a much better look at that kind of shot again here probably tonight.
Out to DeRozan. From the arc. Ball, the pass to DeRozan. 18 feet out. It's good. The assist that time from Ball. Ball's got 3 assists now in this one. Pass to Simon. Nurkic trying to get open, and it's Simon's missing. The Bulls leading by 3. Drummond in the post. Working on Nurkic. The kick out to Ball. Back to Drummond. Lillard against Ball. Got a piece of it. Nurkic with the steal. Here's Simons.
Oh, yes, sir. And it's crucial, but Simons takes that responsibility and gets it done.
And guys, what do you think about the hustle stretch for the Bulls?
I like their defense today, and we don't talk about that side of the ball enough. You can really change a game when you get a bunch of steals and get out in transition.
And not to mention they're playing with great activity. A lot of blocked shots, good hands, active hands, nothing easy for the opposition.
Levine throws it down.
Beautiful. Levine getting more comfortable as a go-to guy, wanting the shot when it matters most.
Here's Lillard. There's the drive. Good D by Drummond.
And you can see the defenders afraid to kind of get in his way a lot of times when he's on his way to the basket. But on that one, they were there.
Levine passes to Vucevic. And slam dunk by Vucevic.
Look at that shot. Vucevic not afraid to carry the weight, so to speak, in a tough situation. The team knows they can rely on him.
Now a timeout called by Portland. They're trailing by 5. 1:49 left to play here in the fourth.
Make some noise for your Blazer dancer.
So for the Trailblazers, Eubanks, he's checked in for Nurkic. Reddish comes in for Matisse Thybulle. And it's Sharp in for Anthony Simons. Out to the right wing. And stolen by Drummond. A bit under 3.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth. Here's Sharp. He takes it in.
Chicago foul. Second personal foul.
He hits the first one, and that shrinks the margin to just 4. He's off on the free throw, unable to get that second one to drop in.
Listen, they're still right in this thing. Missing that free throw, though, keeps this a 2-possession deficit.
Over 3.5 minutes through the final quarter now. Denied. He sends it right off the glass. Shot from the wing. And a little off that time, but it drops. DeRozan's got the lead up to 6 now for Chicago.
How about the heart DeRozan plays with? In the clutch, he's fully committed to getting his team whatever they need.
And then Sharp with the dunk.
Oh, he got fancy with that one.
Yeah, maybe trying to give them the momentum boost they need to break this game open. Vucevic against Grant, and Vucevic kicks to Drummond. Eubanks grabs the miss.
I'm shocked he missed that wide open look. He has to feel embarrassed he blew that one.
Sharp the pass to Reddish. Stolen by Levine. And now Ball pushing it up. No one back to stop him.
And Lonzo fearless right there, answering the call.
Time called here. The Blazers decide to talk it over. They trail by 6. There's 39 seconds left in the fourth. A different look now for Portland. Yusuf Nurkic comes in for Eubanks. And it's Simons in for Sharp. Levine against Simon. Here's Grant. Yes!
Wow, Jeremy Grant, the evolution will be televised. Phenomenal at staying cool and collected in that big moment.
And so it's DeRozan. He'll bring it up for the Bulls. They've allowed just 7 points here in the fourth quarter.
Second team foul.
About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. And so they foul intentionally.
Let's get behind your Blazer defense.
In the first of 2, no good.
And all Levine has to do is not let the pressure get to him. Just take his time.
Guys, a critical time for them in this ballgame.
You got to play mistake-free.
Lillard dishes to Grant. Trailblazers moving the ball around. 3-pointers, Simon. Rebound, Andre Drummond. Here's Levine. And then Levine with the chair.
And taking a technical there is the last thing you want to do. The opposite of smart basketball.
Shooting the technical, DeMar DeRozan.
Eight seconds left in the fourth quarter.
Making every effort to put this game on ice.
Loved it. The guys are staying aggressive late in this ball game, just not wanting to let go of the rope.
And so Chicago takes this one, and by a big margin. A solid win on the road for them. This building was dead silent by the time, GA, this one wound down.
And that's what you want to do. Take the crowd out of it.
David, thank you as always. And that about wraps it up. For Greg Anthony, Brett Barry, and David Aldridge.
lately, Grant. Each side could really use this win to turn things around.
Right now, it's all about desperation for these teams, BA. It's easy to get down on yourself and your team when you've been struggling like these two clubs have. But sometimes all it takes is one good game to rejuvenate a team.
And now the Indiana Pacers starters. Halliburton and Hield, they're the wings. Then there's Miles Turner. Then there's T.J. McConnell. And it's Nwora in at the 4. Clock at 2. And the basket by Halliburton.
Good find there by Turner. He sees an opening and swiftly feeds the ready shooter.
Now here's Lillard. Pass to Thibault. Here's Nurkic. Turner covers. Halliburton outside. McConnell with it. Back to Halliburton. Now Turner. Outside for McConnell. Shot is up. With 1 on the clock. And then Turner with the dunk.
Playing with real urgency. Turner keeps the play alive. That work ethic from him is just fantastic.
On the wing, Simons. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
And he gives up some size inside, but makes a great adjustment on the finish.
And that takes skill and the ability to make adjustments as you're going up.
Now here's McConnell, and there is the whistle. That goes on Damian Lillard. That's his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
Almost 2 minutes into the first here. Back to Halliburton. 6 to shoot. Out to Hield. Inside. Here's Nwora.
Length and quickness allows Grant to be a Swiss Army knife at the defensive end.
Lillard against Halliburton. Grant in the post. Outside Thibault. Here's Simons. Oh, a dunk and a foul! A powerhouse move! He's got a chance for one more at the line. It's going to be on Tyrese Halliburton, and that one falls. That puts him up 1 point in the game now.
Some players just need an opportunity to succeed. Take Anthony Simons. With increased playing time during the 2021-22 season, we saw him take off.
Now here's Hield. Pass to Halliburton. Here's Nwora. That's good. And Halliburton gets the assist.
This is basketball 101. This is the size mismatch you look to create.
Well, for Simons during the 21-22 season, Smitty, injuries opened the door.
And BA, not just any injuries. Portland was without Dame Lillard and C.J. McCollum most of that season, and Simons filled the void. His scoring went up about 10 points per game.
I'll tell you, those finishes are always extra special when they come from your point guard.
Oh, forget about his passing. Can we see more dunking?
It just shows you the versatility. This guy can do a lot of different things for you. Woo-wee!
Pass to Hield. McConnell against Lillard. McConnell passes to Turner. And they're going to count that bucket, and they'll send him to the line. It could be a three-point play.
Nice focus on the finish. Turner making sure he did everything he could to muscle it in.
Hey, every team wants a guy who can block shots, and they certainly want a guy who can hit threes. Miles Turner does both, Grant.
Yes, he does, B.A. Miles has led the league in blocks multiple times. He also shot it well from the three-point range. He's just a unique skill set. It's really hard to find guys like Turner.
Now a timeout called by Portland. Reddish was checked in for Thibault.
Your Blazer dancers.
For Portland, they've gone just 2 for 4 from the floor. McConnell against Lillard. Will it go? The rebound by Turner.
Woo, blown opportunity right there. Won't get many chances easier than that one.
Outside for McConnell. It's stolen by Nurkic. Simons against McConnell. Simons outside. Back to Lillard. Fires the three. The shot comes out, and it's the Pacers taking it the other way. And he lobs it up top. Trying to go for a lob there. Excellent defense and anticipation to stop it. Here's Simons. That one's off. He's 2 for 3 in the game. 2 for 1 opportunity if they can time it right.
Great way to end the quarter.
Gets the 3 ball to go.
Defensively, you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter.
Lillard outside. Outside Reddish. To the paint. Lillard with the bucket.
Love the unselfishness. Not only can Cam create for himself, he can also create for others.
Down low. Out to Hield. From downtown. Fires in the triple.
They're not wasting any time putting their stamp on this game. What a start.
Play calling has been fantastic. They've been a step ahead of the defense since the opening tip.
And both teams running long-range plays that are working.
How often do we see this these days? Clubs answer each other from range.
And so the first quarter is in the books.
And your Trailblazers youth dance team.
And for those of you just tuning in, second quarter action is where we are. And a look at how the offensive approach has been going so far for the Pacers.
Right now, it's their passing game, and it's been on point. Doing a great job of moving it around and getting the ball to their shooters.
You have to like the fact that they're not settling at all. I mean, they've really made a point to get the ball down inside and challenge that interior defense.
And Indiana looking at who they've got. Halliburton and Hield, they're the wings. Then there's T.J. McConnell. Then there's Miles Turner. And it's Nwora in at the 4 slot. After making the playoffs 5 years straight, the Pacers have struggled to get back to the postseason.
You know, B.A., they're trying to go through a rebuild right now, and that's going to take some time. But the front office and coaching staff appear comfortable with this direction, knowing it might be a while before they make the playoffs again.
A player like Nurkic is a good piece for any squad. They can rely on him to take care of business inside on both ends of the floor.
Now here's McConnell. Well, he hasn't put up any points yet in this one. Oh, deflected. It's stolen by Nurkic. Pass to Lillard. Oh, stolen by Turner. Oh, and a fast break for the Pacers. Hield with the ball. Picked up by Reddish. And here's Lillard. He's got 5. And here's Nurkic. Knocked loose. McConnell passes to Turner. Here's McConnell. Pass to Nwora. Turner with it. Second chance effort. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
Hey, if you can't block it, sending him to the line can be the next best thing.
We've seen a lot of coaches make the transition from college to the NBA. Smitty, what are the biggest challenges in making that leap, you think?
I think gaining trust from your players is totally different from the NBA and college. Also, the pace of the game. Not the speed of the players, but the flow of gameplay itself. And finding the soft spot in an NBA defense is much harder than it is in college.
How about your Blazers breaker dance crew, everyone?
Portland trailing here. Second quarter, a little over a minute and a half in. Outside Reddish. Good. And it's Lillard who picks up the assist.
I like that. Punch it inside. You usually end up with a good shot and or get fouled.
Outside Hield. Back to McConnell. Outside for Halliburton. Pass to McConnell. Shot clock at 5. Over Lillard. It's stolen by Nurkic. Now the Blazers moving it up. Reddish with it. Halliburton picks him up. Healed against Grant. Oh, Grant throws it down.
A display of pure athleticism by Jeremy Grant, rising up for the huge dunk.
Halliburton against Simons. The Pacers again can't hit.
There was a mix-up defensively. Left him all alone. Just couldn't hit it.
The ideal guard in today's NBA. Tyrese Halliburton has length at 6'5". Now he can run the offense, plus Tyrese is an excellent three-point shooter.
So it's the Pacers now, following the bucket by the Blazers. Hield passes to McConnell. And he banks in the layup. McConnell's got his first 2 points of the night.
More than just a scorer. Hield moves the ball well, especially when his guys are open.
And with Halliburton, the stats show a complete guard, Grant.
Yeah, I mean, think about this. 40% from deep. Halliburton's been top 10 in the league in assists. Defensively, just racking up steals. Tyrese can play the 1 through 3. He does just about everything.
Now here's McConnell. Halliburton outside. Tried to answer back, but that three is off the mark. Grant, left side. Drains it. Now he's 3 for 5.
Very high percentage look for Grant. Those kinds of plays just get you in rhythm and keep you there.
Pass to Nora. Halliburton outside. Out to Hield. Here's Nora. And Nurkic with the block.
Putting that intimidating size to work, Nurkic manages to knock it away.
And you don't need a roadmap when he's got open court in front of him like that.
Yeah, he's a one-man show in transition. Impressive play, taking it right to the rim.
And he got the whistle on the way up, so he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
Oh, man, the defender really went after him.
First free throw is good.
For Indiana, T.J. McConnell.
And so McConnell nails them both.
After 9 seasons together in Portland, the backcourt duo of Damian Lillard and C.J. McCollum are no longer teammates. C.J. sent to New Orleans.
And Nurkic throws it down.
The high basketball IQ of Damian Lillard showing up, moving the ball to the open man.
And it's McConnell on the drive. Halliburton for 3. And once again, off the mark by Indiana. Now Portland with it. They're on a 16-6 run. Reddish misses.
Great opportunity. Just couldn't complete the play.
Yes, getting a little ahead of himself on that play.
There's the drive. Outside for Halliburton. Off target with the 3. He got it up. And the first half comes to a conclusion in a game that's been very close.
Your Trailblazers, 26. The Pacers, 23.
And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been a fairly even one. Wow, Damian Lillard really having a great game.
Hey, we didn't expect this. Not normally a big-time assist maker. He's done a great job moving the ball around.
And some of it's just a mindset. He came into this game with a very unselfish approach, and his teammates have benefited from it.
Drew Eubanks out there with Nasir Little. Then there's Cam Reddish. Then there's Sharp. And it's Johnson in at point guard. That's the group starting the second half for Chauncey Billups. Here's Nembhard following the bucket by the Blazers. Pass to Neesmith. Here's Duarte.
Trailblazers foul. Shot.
Thibault, he's checked in for Portland.
Personal foul. First team foul. Now in the lineup for your Trailblazers, Matisse Thibault.
Here's Nembhard, covered by Johnson. Here's Duarte. He drops it from range. Duarte's got himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Outside Thibault. On the take, and he makes no mistake. Slam dunk.
And plays like that one can make the difference in a close game.
And it definitely got the bench on their feet, too.
This is a close-knit group. They feed off one another's energy.
Here's Matherin. Rebound by the Trailblazers.
You know, at the 2021 draft, there wasn't much doubt that Keon Johnson was the best athlete in the class. Elite is the word you hear to describe his physical gifts.
Little. The rebound by Nembhard. Indiana trailing here. To the middle. Here's Neesmith. Pass to Nembhard. Kicks it out to Jackson. Here's Nembhard, covered by Johnson. Here's Duarte.
I love great defense. Just quick to establish his feet, and he takes the hit.
Personal foul.
For Portland, they've got 2 of 3 from the floor in this third quarter. Here's Johnson. Here's Little. The rebound by Neesmith. You know, when it comes to Johnson's athleticism, that really comes into play on defense.
B.A.Y., he's high energy, he's tough, and he's active. And with the motor he's got, he never stops working at that end. He's going to be a defensive stopper in this league for a long time.
Now the Pacers on the move. And he caught that pass in full stride on his way to the big slam.
A sharp steal and some quick offense cuts it down to a one-possession game. Well done.
Pass to Thibault. And he drives in. Matherin with a rebound.
Get that weak stuff out of here. That's embarrassing.
Over to the left wing. Here's Nembhard, covered by Johnson. Here's Neesmith for the lead. Knocks it down from distance. Neesmith's got 5 points now this quarter.
Slow reaction from the D, and it cost him 3.
Timeout called, Portland.
Time to get loud for your Blazer dancers. We need you to make some noise for your Blazer dancers.
Portland trailing here.
Yeah, and for the Pacers, things had gotten stale. So they bring in a new coach in Rick Carlisle, a new potential star in Tyrese Halliburton, a fresh start for this franchise.
Now here's Johnson. Well, he hasn't scored yet, but I'm sure that'll change. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And that one's good. Sharp. And the Trailblazers lead by 1. Here in the second half, these teams still neck and neck.
I really like how each team is matching the other's intensity.
Indiana switching things up recently, going forward in a new direction.
You know, BA, change can be a good thing. Sometimes organizations can get comfortable winning 42, 44 games, losing in the first round. But the Pacers clearly want more. And you know what? I respect that.
Here's Nembhard, and they forced the shot clock violation. Great D.
That's just being out of sync, and at the worst time, costly.
A minute 9 left in the third quarter. Pass to Sharp. Takes it inside. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
First personal foul.
The first free throw is good. Man, Blazers fans have been having a bit of whiplash. Western Conference Finals to the lottery in just 3 years.
BA injuries had a big part to play in that. Shows how fast the NBA landscape can change. Fans are hoping they can get back to what they were just as quickly.
Here's Nembhard. Now quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game. Out left to the wing. Pass to Duarte. Shot clock at 6. Thibault with a steal. On the break. Here's Johnson. Oh, and Johnson slams it in.
And that's gotta hurt. A turnover for a free run at the rim.
And now we know who has the momentum.
But the truth is, those type of plays are going to happen. You just have to regroup mentally and get back to work.
Here's Nembhard. And we've got 28 seconds left in the third quarter. Here's Little into the lane. And a strong finish with two hands.
Quickness on display there from Nazir Little.
Pass to Neesmith. Here's Matherin. Here's Neesmith, covered by Johnson. Misses off the right iron. And we've watched 3 so far in this one. It's the Trailblazers leading by 8. And time to step away quickly, but we'll be back. And Indiana looking at who they've got. Halliburton and Heel, they're the wings. Then there's Miles Turner. Then there's T.J. McConnell. And it's Nwora in at the 4. Let's get a quick check of the scoring breakdown here for Portland.
They are dominating the paint in this one. Consistent work inside throughout the game.
And we can't forget about how ferocious they've been cutting to the rim, just going right at defenders and finding ways to finish.
Erupting at the rim, Lillard can still climb the ladder.
Heel, the screen on Simons. Halliburton goes. Pass to Turner. Launches a 3. Offensive rebound. McConnell outside. Out to Heel. Puts up a 3. Buries it from 3.
They are unconscious from outside. And so far, the defense has had no answer.
You know what? They talked about this at halftime, and they're doing a better job of creating space.
Healed against Reddish. Here's Simons. No good that time. So Indiana will take it the other way. Outside Heel. Outside for Halliburton. Back to Heel. Pass to McConnell. Launches it. That shot, no good. Portland leading. Now the Blazers on the move. Here's Grant. Oh, Grant throws it down.
Just great work cashing in on the fast break.
Great job of reading the floor, got to the rim, and made a play.
Here's Nwora. Here's Turner. And he converts the layup.
Smart bucket by Turner. Use your length and score it in close.
There's a screen by Nurkic. Lillard passes to Nurkic. Blocked! Now Halliburton. Pass to Turner. Outside for McConnell. Here's Nwora. There's the 3. Rebounded by Nurkic. The Trailblazers have gotten half of their attempts to fall in the fourth. 2 for 4 now. Here's Lillard. The Pacers pull it in.
Can't fault the play call. Even though he couldn't convert, that's a good shot.
Halliburton for 3. Rebound by the Trailblazers. Nurkic has got 4 rebounds now. Reddish with it, and it's McConnell picking him up. Back to Simons. Pass to Nurkic. On the wing, Simons. Defended by Halliburton.
Foul called on Miles Turner. First personal foul. Second team foul.
Here's Simons. And slammed it home. And a foul. A chance at another point at the line. And they'll give that one to Miles Turner.
First personal
Pass to Halliburton.
Second team foul. 2 minutes.
Outside for McConnell.
2 minutes.
Good on the bucket.
Another shot right in the lane. That's been their MO this evening.
The Trailblazers have got 3 of 6 shots to go in this fourth quarter. Lillard against McConnell. And the dunk by Lillard.
Capable of getting it done from anywhere. Lillard is adept at getting to his spot and finding his rhythm.
Lillard against McConnell. Pass to Heel. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Halliburton. The shake. And that's 2 points on the layup.
One sign of a great playmaker, hitting his man in stride.
The Trailblazers have gone 4 of 7 from the field in the fourth quarter. Simons finds Reddish. Now here's Nurkic. Uses the glass to finish the layup. And the Trailblazers lead by 10.
Nothing left to do but to watch the clock tick towards 0. Nice victory here for the Trailblazers.
One area where they set themselves apart today, their aggressiveness in getting steals.
It really hindered their opponent all game long. And of course, it helped spark their own offense.
And of all the highlights and performances we've seen here tonight, the one thing that stands out is what an unbelievable night it's been for Damian Lillard.
A quality offensive outing. When you get it going like he did, I'll tell you, it's one of the best feelings in basketball.
From deep. The shot, no good.
It's tough to get open in this league, and when you do, it hurts not to capitalize.
Halliburton with the ball. Picked up by Grant. Halliburton against Simons. McConnell from outside. Kept alive. Grant with it. So no problem for Portland as they get the win. A clean win. Allie, thank you as always. Thank you for joining us.